Can Valtteri Bottas stop Lewis Hamilton? Now strap yourselves in, because this might be a bit bold. And unfortunately for them, my crystal ball is telling me it isn't going to get much better. About a month ago, I predicted some potential situations we could find ourselves in during the upcoming Formula 1 season. And they were quite bold to say the least. So we thought we'd delve deeper into the world of predictions and call the entire Drivers' Championship, from dead last all the way through to the champ. But before we get into the video, our stats are telling me a whopping 98% of you aren't subscribed. So if you like what you see, hit the big red button down below, and while you're at it, let me know your predictions in the comments. Haas. We'll start at the back. A few years ago, Haas were tipped to be one of the next big teams and were in midfield contention. However, they are now battling to avoid the wooden spoon, but I don't think they'll succeed. The team led by everyone's favourite Netflix character will finish plumb last. Mick Schumacher and Nikita Mazepin clearly have ability, but the Haas car just won't cut it, with Mazepin finishing last and Schumacher 19th. Williams. Next up we have Williams, who failed to score a single point last season. However, there were signs of improvement, and now with the backing of Doralton Capital, I believe they will make huge strides, and I've already said to expect their first points in Monaco. Now strap yourselves in, because this might be a bit bold. George Russell will finish 14th in the Drivers' Championship. If Williams can finally give him a semi-competitive car, I have no doubt that his talent will shine through, and he will lead a Williams renaissance, and by the end of the season, he'll have all but guaranteed a Mercedes drive in 2022, if it isn't signed off already. Latifi, not such high expectations, however he's got enough to ensure he doesn't finish last, pipping the Haas pair to 18th in the standings, marking a highly respectable season for Williams. Alfa Romeo. Alfa Romeo have steadily declined over the last 2 years in my opinion, and I can actually see them struggling. I don't think they'll be the worst, but Kimi isn't getting any younger, and Giovinazzi hasn't exactly pulled up any trees. I'm predicting the latter to outperform his teammate, and Giovinazzi will finish a respectable 16th, whilst Raikkonen will finish 17th, in what I am predicting to be his final season in Formula 1. AlphaTauri. AlphaTauri have been many people's surprise package over the last 2 seasons, and I think they'll score some good results again. With Pierre Gasly, they have a very settled driver, and Yuki Tsunoda is clearly a brilliant talent. I don't think their season will be as impressive as the last 2 years, but Gasly will continue to get the most out of his car and finish 13th, whilst Tsunoda will have the odd brilliant result, but his inexperience will tell, and he'll be down in 15th. Ferrari. Oh Ferrari, it's fair to say their 2020 was rubbish. Barring a few performances, they had an absolute stinker, and unfortunately for them, my crystal ball is telling me it isn't going to get much better. Much like Red Bull and Verstappen, the Ferrari is built to favour Charles Leclerc, so I expect him to be able to grind out some impressive results, and although Sainz is a hugely capable driver, he may struggle to adapt in the pressure cooker that is the Scuderia. I'm not entirely hopeful. I think Leclerc will get an impressive P7 in the standings, whilst Sainz could be down in 9th. Alpine. Starting to get interesting now, and this could end up being a really tight battle in my eyes. Has Fernando Alonso still got it? I'm saying yes. You don't go for the triple crown of motorsport if you're a slouch. However, Esteban Ocon is a hugely talented driver, but he underwhelmed last season, leaving many questioning his place. However, with a year under his belt at Renault, he could be an entirely different animal. I could actually see this going either way, especially with Alonso having spent 2 years away from F1. But my prediction is Alonso to finish 8th and Ocon 12th. But that is definitely going to be a fascinating battle, and I actually could see those places switching. Aston Martin. This is another brilliant storyline. Has Sebastian Vettel still got it? And I think he has. Sebastian Vettel will finish 6th in the Drivers' Championship. You don't turn into a bad driver overnight, and Vettel showed he still got it in Turkey last year, hanging in there to capitalise on any mistakes. Aston Martin are another team who are always improving, so with better resources, I'm confident Vettel will finish 6th, and I can even see him scoring a podium, let's say in Australia, and he definitely won't be languishing outside the points. Lance Stroll will learn loads from the German, but I'm expecting him to be steady at best, and he'll finish 11th. McLaren. A few weeks ago, I backed McLaren to make their mark on the top end of the grid, and I absolutely still see them doing that. And with a Mercedes engine, they've got that extra power to take them to the next level. As a result, I can see Daniel Ricciardo finishing 5th in the Drivers' Championship. The Aussie is a quality driver, and with quality materials, he's only going to get better. Lando Norris is always improving as he continues to show glimpses of brilliance. Norris still has a few inconsistencies to iron out, and as a result, I think he'll finish further down the grid in 10th. Red Bull. Now, I caused quite the commotion when I said Sergio Perez would beat Max Verstappen. Now, I do have to be honest, I was reaching with that one. and it's fairly likely Verstappen will beat his teammate. However, I don't think he'll have the package to beat Mercedes, and I think he'll come third. That's assuming he has good reliability. Otherwise, Perez could be the man to take advantage of any slip-ups. That's more the point I was trying to make. With Red Bull being comfortably better than the rest, the Mexican will finish 4th, but it could be a frustrating season for Verstappen. Mercedes. And finally, Mercedes. They are the undoubted favourites for both the Drivers' and Constructors' Championship, and I fully expect them to succeed in both. The question is, can Valtteri Bottas stop Lewis Hamilton, securing a record 8th World Championship? I'm going to go out on a whim and say no. Lewis Hamilton will finish the 2021 season exactly where he has finished 6 of the last 7 seasons, on top of the pile, and I imagine by some margin. I am backing Bottas to be his nearest rival, and he'll finish 2nd, but I expect it to be his final season in F1 with Mercedes, but that's a subject for another video. That was a lot to take in, so let's run you through our final standings in full. A comfortable Mercedes 1-2 with Lewis Hamilton securing the title, Red Bull 3rd and 4th, Daniel Ricciardo an impressive 5th, and Sebastian Vettel will prove his doubters wrong for P6. Leclerc, Alonso, Sainz and Norris complete the top 10. Lance Stroll will finish 11th ahead of French pair Ocon and Gasly, and then it's time for the big call. George Russell in 14th for Williams. Rookie Tsunoda in 15th with Giovinazzi beating Raikkonen. Latifi will finish 18th with the Haas duo battling it out to avoid last spot. What do you think of our prediction for the driver standings? Let us know yours for the 2021 season in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, smash the like button, subscribe, and I will catch you next time.